Hi everybody, this is Lisa from Flourish Walls, and this is a quick little video just to show you the second step in applying your decal to your walls. In the first video that I did, I showed you how you will use your alignment arrows to level and align your decal on your wall and then to tape it in place for the next step. In this step, we will be getting to the point where we are ready to actually place our decal on the wall. And the first thing that you'll want to do is to take the application tool that you received in your order. I include these with all of my decal orders. It may not be exactly this color, but this is basically what it looks like. You will take your application tool and very firmly pull your application tool across your entire decal to make sure that it is adhered very firmly to the transfer tape. And I'll back up just a little bit to show you that when your decal arrives, there are basically 3 layers. The top layer is the transfer tape, and that's this right here. It has an adhesive on this side. The middle layer is going to be your actual decal, which will come off of the backing attached to your transfer tape. And then the third layer is actually your backing, and I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's a very slick surface so that your decal should release quite cleanly from it as you're pulling the backing off. But those are the 3 layers that make up your decal, and you want to make sure that your decal is firmly adhered to this transfer tape so that you can remove the backing easily. And that is why you'll want to run your application tool over it several times very firmly. Do not push your application tool. You run the risk of gouging the surface of your transfer tape if you actually push it. Only pull, pull, pull. So after you've done that a few times and you feel confident that your decal is firmly adhered to the transfer tape, you'll begin to remove the backing. And you can do this in one step for a small decal, or you can do it in 2 steps for a large decal. For a large decal, you'll want to run a piece of tape instead of just at the top here. You'll want to run a piece of your tape all the way across. And we'll do that now just so that I can demonstrate it for you. But on a small decal, all you need to do is lift it up. There's a natural little hinge created when you put your tape here. You will just lift it up and then very slowly peel your backing off. That's how you would do a small decal. For a large decal, the best way to do it is to take a piece of masking tape, and after you are sure that your decal is perfectly level and centered, you will put your long piece of masking tape right down the center of your decal. After that's done, you can remove the pieces of tape on the side as you are installing the decal. We'll remove that one first, and then we will flip this over, begin to remove our backing, making sure that the decal is only adhered to our transfer tape and does not remain stuck to the backing. If it tries to stick to the backing, then you haven't burnished it well enough in the first step. But after you remove it, then you will want to cut away this section of your backing, and then you will smooth starting at the center. Smooth your decal onto the wall. And if you will notice, I have very textured walls and a semi-gloss paint on my walls, which the semi-gloss paint is okay. I do not recommend my decals for highly textured walls like mine, because they do tend to take a lot of work adhering to these walls. It can be done, but I don't recommend it. Unfortunately, this is what I have, so that's what I have to work with. But just a side note, I don't recommend walls this highly textured to put decals on. Now that we've gotten this side done, we'll remove this piece of tape and this piece of tape. Since you've got it adhered over here, you don't have to worry about your centering and your alignment anymore. It's adhered. Hold on to that front, remove your tape, flip it over, and then remove the remainder of your backing. Then just smooth it into place with your hand until it's all adhered. And that is the second step. In the next video, we'll move on to burnishing and how to remove your transfer tape. Thanks for watching.